Someone's put stock on my front lawn. Oh, hang on, that was me. Yeah, a bit long to mow now. So it is. Well, I could mow it, but it would just make a wild mess. So I thought these boys might bring it down a wee bit before I do. Stay there over the weekend would be grand. Probably get a week out of it, I'd say. Now, welcome back, lads and layettes, to another mixed bag of a day. 1 minute is rain, next minute is nice, sun's out, whole shebang. You can see over that way, she's not looking too bad. This way, you can't decide if it's going to rain or not. Lovely spring weather. But anyway, thought I'd bring you along. It's been a while. It's been a bit of a hectic few weeks here between new kid, work, and my body decided not to want to work. It's been a pretty hectic few weeks. This week's been a mixed bag for me, surely. New tablets that just weren't agreeing, that the specialist was trying to get me to try. But yeah, that's just the height of it. Not much you can do, and that's the joys of having something that they don't know what it is or can't be bothered finding out because it's going to be too hard now because it's taken so long. I don't know which one it is because been fighting since June. Been fighting since January. Well, I went to start looking about it in January when I realised there was something else going on, and we're October now, so I'm still on the starting line. But anyway, we're just pushing through when we can. Seems to be more bad days than good days now at the minute, but yeah, good time of year to be having it. But anyway, getting 2 balls delivered, coming from the neighbour's place. They're not pedigree, they're kind of pedigree, they probably are pedigree. It's a 60-year-old herd, maybe even more, that they've been using really good bulls on, but they just haven't been recorded. So yeah, the bulls are looking good. I think I haven't actually seen them. Boss man, the bulls they've got 2 farms like us. Bulls are down beside him, coming off the truck hopefully shortly, and we will. We're going to give them a drench too of I was going to say amoxicillin, but I think it's ambimectin. It's basically like Genesis, cheaper version of Genesis. That's what we use basically as a drench, pour on. Does lice as well as worms and stuff. Just they shouldn't need doing, but because they're coming here, I'm not saying their place is full of it, but you just don't know. We're pretty worm free here, so I don't really want to be bringing anything on if there is anything in them. And it's more for the lice more than anything really. And when they're coming into the yards here, because they come down off the ramp here, and the drenching races here, so it kind of makes sense in my eyes to do them when they're coming down, rather than trying to get them back in again and say a couple of weeks time. If I do discover that they have lice, then it's basically it's preventative more than anything really. I want them. Lice can put them back in condition as well, very quickly if they get a lot of it. And these bulls are going to be going out probably next month after. Haven't actually really decided yet. Cows are probably halfway through now, so probably next month I'd say we'll start putting them out. It'll be basically down to getting the cows and calves out of the mobs that we have, and then mobbing up the other ones to calve and stuff like that. But yeah, calves are on their way. I'll take you down there to show you. I'm kind of trying to do drips and drabs of videos, and it just hasn't really been working out. Easy part's doing the videos, it's the editing afterwards that I'm struggling with at the minute, because I'm so exhausted in the evenings, even on my good days, that it's the last thing I want to do is sit down with vertigo and try and do that. But we're getting there. It's yeah, it's a tough one, but we're battling on. We're trying to push to get more answers, but it's the answers that's the struggling part, because they're just trying to, one of the specialists in PAMI that is just trying to sugarcoat it basically with tablets, to try different tablets, rather than actually digging down and seeing what it actually is. That's a neurologist. He reckons it's not in my head, it's coming from the disc in my back. So if it is, fingers crossed, then beauty. There's nothing up in the noggin up there. But yeah, my back has given me a lot of grief on my bad days, and yeah, it's basically stock work might be at a standstill for me for a wee bit. So, but it's always the things that you love that struggle the most, because, well, it's the stuff that you love that keeps the farm going too. Like stock work, I love the stock work, but yeah, when you can't do it, that's the biggest thing too. And if you do it, then you're basically down for 2 weeks a year afterwards. But we'll carry on. Not much we can do. Tractor work's coming up next week. We're going to start baling down the other farm. Quick, take a light cut off things. Couple of paddocks, 3 paddocks. So yeah, going down there to start docking the hogget. Don't know if I'll get any footage, because I'm a bit hesitant about with the new fella in front of the boss still. But yeah, we'll get there. If I can grow the channel big enough and show that it's actually going somewhere, then probably would make things easier. But yeah, like I say, docking hopefully tomorrow, and then Monday or Tuesday hopefully get down there and get the mowers on, toss things over, and then probably the next day start baling. 2 new grasses that have mawat in it that are actually taken over, that the hoggets can't even keep up, but it's going to be good silage, so don't really mind. And then the front paddock that we've cut probably this last 2 years, light cuts off, but it's a good growing paddock, and yeah, it's the only paddock in front of the farm, and you have to cross the hoggets and lambs over a bridge, and it's just an absolute pain. It's chaos. You have to take in cuts, otherwise it's just a disaster. The lambs get into the river, or into the stream as it is. It's quite deep. It's quite a big drop. Stream's not deep, but it's quite a big drop down, and there's no way getting them out. Once lambs go in, it's an absolute scourge to try and get them out. So yeah, it'll be better when they're older. But yeah, once they go over once, twice, they're grand. It's like weaned lambs going out of a gate where they're an absolute pain first couple of times, but once they actually learn what to do and to follow each other, it's actually half the battle. And I probably need to stop talking, because I can feel myself starting to get vertigo and go down again. So we'll pick this up when the bulls come here. Was I saying rams or bulls? I can't remember. I just have a thought. Was I saying rams? Bulls, black bulls, Angus bulls. But anyway, I might have to rest up. It's hard, frustrating, mentally and physically. It's just draining. But anyway, we'll pick them up when the bulls get here, and give them a drench, put them out in the paddock, and then I want to feed a couple of bales out to the kettle and the steers on the flats. So we'll do that too. So catch yous when the truck gets here. Well, truck's away, got them delivered. They're not too bad. I think the back one's a wee bit towy, but good sign he's got a dongle out. Hopefully he'll know how to use it, or it works well. You'd never know until scanning comes up. But yeah, I'm just going to give these a bit of a drench here. See if you can see it. On their neck, to their back. Oh, they're spicy a bit. They'll be hungry too, so come on. You gonna go forward? You gonna go forward? Yeah, get you as you run. That's easy, that, isn't it? When that happens, eh? Pouring them, drenching them, whatever you want to call them, to about 400 kgs. This is a bigger one, second one here. You can definitely tell. They're not bad. If they're a bit quieter, I would trim their tails. I don't really like cattle with long tails, but that's probably more the dairy side coming out of me. But yeah, it just saves them flicking it up over their back as well, so it does. But no, they're pretty good. They're nice, good even Angus. They're looking pretty good, so hopefully they'll do the job. Get the gate open. This gate open. And now, boys, you can go out. I'll have to go ahead of you and set the gate open, but on ahead. There you go. They're walking pretty good, pretty happy. I can say definitely the second one's a bit bigger now, but that's grand. They're going onto the flat paddock here. Number one, it's actually going into crop, so I'll be spraying it out in a couple of weeks. But there's a lot of native grass. It's flat. There's plenty on it. There's, I don't know, 25 ewes or whatever to 2 hectares, so there's enough ewes, but it's obviously growing like mad. And yeah, these will do the job for a couple of weeks till I need them gone. I want to keep them sort of handy so I can grow them out as quick as I can and as much as I can and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll get there. Yeah, so I've got a new camera too. Totally different brand from what I've been using. The last couple of videos have been on my phone. People were saying the other wasn't that good and stuff like that, but yeah, hopefully this is a bit better. However, this is the first time I've used it, so yeah, hopefully she's better quality. I don't know what the audio will be like, but yeah, next thing would be probably a mic for it if I do keep at it, depending how many of you watch it and subscribe and stuff like that. But yeah, I have been told or heard that the quality should be better in this sort of camera. The other one, I've lost a few footage back over, you know, the last number of months that I've been trying to do, because the memory card, I kept saying the memory card was full or not recognised and stuff like that, each memory card that I put into it. So I don't think it's the memory cards, I think it's the camera. It has the right age, but they are known to do that. And yeah, I was getting sick and tired of it freezing and heating, overheating and stuff like that too, even in winter time when there was no heat in the sun. So yeah, we'll see how it goes and we'll keep chipping away. Now, moment of truth of how quiet they're going to be whenever I go into the pen of them. One thing, you never trust a bull. That's what I've always been taught. You never turn your back on a bull. There you go, good boys. Jeez, the front one just loves getting his dongle out. Obviously he's thinking he's ready for action already, so yes. There will be a lot of boys will be putting bulls out now anyway, if they're wanting to calve in August, I think it is. Yeah, our cows, we actually thought they'd be later starting, but they actually calved nearly right on date. When they were meant, or when the bull went out. But because we got them a bit later, we thought, oh no, they'll be in the next cycle. But yeah, obviously not. They're going all right. And yeah, I was thinking that we'd have to put the bull out a bit later because of that, and maybe keep them out a bit longer too to gather up the loose ends. But the way they're going, I mightn't have to, but I would like to tighten it up if I can. It'll be a couple of year thing, so we'll tighten them up feed is the biggest thing, and trying to get them calving as early as you can. That's where you make your money. The quicker you do it, the quicker they calve, the quicker the calves in the ground, and the more, you know, the quicker they're going to grow out and stuff like that. Same with the dairy cow, that's where you're making their money, is when they calve. Earlier they calve, the more milk they're going to do before dry off. So but yeah, would be quite good to bring it forward a bit. We could bring them forward to September, no bother, start of September. I think they used to calve here in August, end of August, but yeah, we'll see, but we'll chase them on. The dogs are barking, so I better give them a rack up. I'll let them take it easy, because I don't want them getting sore feet in the stones. Because if they get bulls, rams are the same. If they get any bit of temperature, high temperature, their semen goes neutral. That's the rule of thumb, I know, that I've always heard. I've always been told too. Dairy bulls exactly the same. They get a sore foot, you basically pull them out and put another one in, because yeah, they're throwing blanks basically. Their semen goes neutral. Could be wrong. If there's a vet on here watching, let me know, but that's what a few old boys in the dairy farming industry told me about it, and that's the first I heard of it. But yeah, there's boys at home with laying bulls because they only got one bull in the farm and they've got laminitis or whatever, and they seem to get the job done. So I don't know if it's just a myth over here or what, but it's not really a thing that you want to chance either, really, especially in the dairy farming, because here you'd probably just let them out for another month, but for dairy cows. But yeah, dairy farmers don't like doing that. But they found the gate. They're happy. They're in there. But yeah, easy as that. Nothing broken, nothing harmed. I'm still living. Nothing's attacked me. Job's a good one. Now, the way to feed out. I'm roasting in this jacket too. Sun's out now. Still wouldn't come without it right enough, but yeah, I'll go take us have a nosy around the cows, see what's going on. Yeah, you can see there's mob of the coloured ones. There's 10 coloured ones down there, and last time I checked there was 6 or 7 of them calves, so they're getting through it rightly. And yeah, there's ones down below that I'll feed to, and then there's ones just behind me in the flats down here that's going to be cropped beside the steers. And then yeah, that'll be job's a good one, and I think that'll be it. So no, they're roaring out, looking to see if their friends are about. Right, we'll carry on. Why is it to go to the very wettest part of the paddock? The greens. Hey boy. Wettest part of the paddock. one. There's always one. Happy yourself? Now, these boys were the light steers. Came out of the hills, I don't know, start of winter. Look at the shine on some of them. They're doing pretty well, but they're on the flats. I don't know if you can see, plenty of clover. But yeah, they should be doing well. But I can guarantee you, if I put them back in the hills again, they wouldn't do that well. Guarantee you. But anyway, at least it's dry. We had the room. They're down on the flats basically now. There's no steers in the hills now at all. In the last week we took 2 of the last mobs up there around the corner. Pulled out a couple of light ones there too. They're in the lane paddock beside the village. And yeah, these ones, and then that's it. So hopefully we'll get rid of them this year. We don't want them going back because we're sick of them. We're sick of them. That's over half. Over half that couldn't handle the hills over winter. Now that shouldn't be like, because we had plenty of grass in the hills. So yeah. But that's what it is. Because that's where we're getting the cows. See what they do in the next few years. And yeah, we'll carry on. Anyway, we'll leave it here. Sunshine. They're mad. Skipping for the village now. Happy as could be, they love the village. This is 3-year-old stuff, maybe even 4. Nah, 3-year-old. 3-year-old? Yeah. There's top ones in there that came from around the corner. From the paddock that down by the river that gets very bad eczema in summertime. And yeah, just decided to top it, to cut it and bale it. Got, I don't know, 30 bales out of it. And yeah, last year didn't get to feed it out. This year I'm kind of saving it to go down to the bottom farm, to the other farm, when we sent the steers there, but there was that much grass down there and they didn't want it. So, and yeah, I was going to leave it. It's good where it is. It's right beside the cattle yard. It's a good deterrent to stop the steers and stock from jumping, locking over that rail to jump, because when they're going to sit in there to try and go left for the loading ramp or right for the drenching race, vet race, whatever you call it. It's a good deterrent, but yeah, I'm going to take rid of it. If I do bailage this year, I can stick 20 up there if I need be, or else stick some more reels up there. Another reel or 2 up would probably help, but still doesn't mean that they won't go and try it. But the bailage there soon took their eyes off being an open space there, and yeah, never had any problems. While before I did that, now with a few try and jump out. But anyway, hope you enjoy the video. Hope it is something. And yeah, hopefully it won't be as long for the next one. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. And yeah, look after yourselves. Cheers.